The storm's getting worse. Look at those updates. We need to be ready. It's moving fast.
I'm scared. What if it hits us?
We advise you to evacuate immediately. Is it really necessary? Yes, for your safety. All right, we'll go.
This isn't just another storm. It's the third one, and it's heading straight for an already flooded Washington. Entire communities are still underwater, and tonight a new atmospheric river is moving in. Officials warn the next few hours could decide how bad this disaster becomes. What you're about to see explains why thousands are being told to prepare to evacuate again. Watch this report till the end and subscribe to American Bulletin for real, uninterrupted updates as this story unfolds. Good evening and welcome back to American Bulletin. Tonight we are tracking another serious and fast-developing weather threat in the Pacific Northwest. Just as communities across western Washington struggle to recover from historic flooding, a third powerful atmospheric river is now moving into the region, bringing with it the risk of renewed flooding, landslides, road closures, and further disruption to daily life. Officials warn this next wave of heavy rain could worsen an already dangerous situation. Over the past several days, relentless rainfall has pushed rivers to record or near record levels across western Washington. Neighborhoods have been submerged, highways shut down, schools closed, and thousands of residents forced to evacuate. Emergency crews are still responding to flooded homes and damaged infrastructure when this latest storm system began taking shape over the Pacific Ocean, once again aiming directly at the region. Meteorologists say this third atmospheric river is expected to deliver several more inches of rain, especially across lowland areas and river basins that are already saturated. When the ground can no longer absorb water, even moderate rainfall can trigger rapid runoff, flooding streets, overflowing rivers, and increasing the risk of landslides on unstable hillsides. Officials are particularly concerned about rivers that have not yet fully receded from earlier storms, as renewed rainfall could cause them to rise quickly with little warning. State leaders have already declared a state of emergency, allowing additional resources to be deployed to the hardest-hit areas. Emergency management teams are coordinating with local agencies to prepare for potential evacuations, road closures, and power outages. Residents in flood-prone zones are being urged to stay alert, monitor emergency alerts, and be ready to move to higher ground if conditions deteriorate. Across western Washington, the impact of the earlier storms is still clearly visible. Entire neighborhoods remain waterlogged, farmland has been submerged, and transportation corridors have been cut off by flooding or landslides. Major highways have experienced closures, forcing long detours and complicating emergency response efforts. School districts in multiple counties have canceled classes, citing unsafe travel conditions and damaged facilities. For many families, the emotional toll is growing heavier by the day. Some residents have been forced to evacuate more than once in a single week, unsure when they will be able to safely return home. Emergency shelters continue to operate as people seek refuge from rising waters. Volunteers and relief organizations are working to provide food, clothing, and support, but officials warn that extended flooding could stretch resources even further. This latest atmospheric river highlights a troubling pattern that experts say is becoming more common. Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow bands of moisture that transport massive amounts of water vapor from the Pacific Ocean inland. While these systems have always been part of West Coast weather, warming ocean temperatures are allowing them to carry more moisture, increasing the likelihood of extreme rainfall events. As a result, storms are becoming more intense, longer-lasting, and more destructive. Emergency officials emphasize that the danger does not end when the rain stops. Floodwaters may linger for days, and weakened hillsides remain vulnerable to collapse even after skies begin to clear. Drivers are being warned not to attempt to cross flooded roadways, as moving water can quickly sweep vehicles away. Power outages are also a concern, particularly in areas where saturated soil makes trees more likely to fall onto power lines. Looking ahead, authorities say preparedness is critical. Residents are encouraged to have emergency kits ready, check on neighbors who may need assistance, and follow guidance from local officials. Businesses and schools are reviewing contingency plans as the region braces for additional disruptions. Transportation agencies are staging crews and equipment to respond quickly if roads are blocked or damaged. Despite the challenges, community resilience has been on full display. Neighbors are helping neighbors fill sandbags, volunteers are assisting at shelters, and first responders continue to work long hours under difficult and sometimes dangerous conditions. Their efforts are making a difference, but officials stress that public cooperation is essential as the situation evolves. As Western Washington faces this third wave of heavy rain, the message from authorities is clear: do not let your guard down. Conditions can change rapidly, and early action can save lives. This is a developing situation, and emergency managers are closely monitoring river levels, rainfall forecasts, and infrastructure impacts. We will continue to track this story closely and bring you the latest updates as they become available. For now, residents are urged to stay informed, stay cautious, and stay safe as another powerful storm bears down on an already vulnerable region. I'm Kelly, and this is American Bulletin. Stay with us for continuing coverage of this unfolding weather emergency.